let's talk about modes. Hey, wait, come back. Okay, let's try this again. Let's talk about how to make your solos sound more legit and make you sound like an amazing guitarist. As guitarists, a lot of us love soloing, and we really love one-chord jams, specifically A minor jams. E minor is pretty cool too, but we really love that A minor. Now, you know your pentatonic scale, and that's a tried and true scale that will work over all your jams. And that's a great place to start. You can make killer solos just by using that scale or the blues scale. So why even bother with anything else? Maybe you're bored of your pentatonic lines. Maybe you want something more, or you want to break out of that pentatonic box. Well, I'm here to help. In this lesson, we're going to talk about 3 of the 7 modes of the major scale that you can start to use to accentuate or replace your minor pentatonic scale. We have 3 minor modes: Dorian, Phrygian, and Aeolian. Modes 2, 3, and 6, respectively. Do you need to know their names? No, but you should know their sounds. So let's take a look at all 3 of these and see how we like them. I'm going to start all of these on the 5th fret, but like any scale, feel free to move this shape around and play in other keys. So let's talk about Dorian. The real kicker in this one is going to be the 6th note of the scale. You're going to hear this in a ton of jazz and funk music. There are 2 fingering options for this scale. I'm just going to stick with one. If you want to explore the other option, totally fine. So we've got, we're going to start on the low E string, and we're going to go 5, 7, 8. And then the next string, we're going to go 5, 7. Then we're going to kind of hop back, and we're going to go 4, 5, 7. Then we're going to do 4, 5, 7 again. And then we're going to jump up to 5, 7, 8. And then we're going to end with 5. And then we can do 7 and 8 as well. So the 7 and 8 are above kind of the ending of the scale, but really great notes to solo with. So feel free to include those. So let's go through it all the way through, all the way up, including those extra 2 notes. And then we'll come all the way back down. So we got 5, 7, 8. 5, 7. 4, 5, 7. 4, 5, 7. 5, 7, 8. 5, 7, 8. We'll go backwards, 8, 5, 7. 8, 5, 7. 7, 5, 4. 7, 5, 4. 7, 5. 8, 7, 5. The second mode we're going to look at is Phrygian, and it's that 2nd mode of the scale that really makes this sound unique. So pay attention to that while we go through it. So this one, again, is going to start on fret 5, but we're going to go 5, 6, 8. And then we're going to go 5, 7, 8. Then 5, 7, 8. 5, 7. Then 5, 6, 8. And then 5, 6, 8. And just like the last one, that 6 and 8 are above the scale, but really cool notes to use for soloing, so I'm going to show them to you anyway. So let's go through the scale again, and we're going to go all the way up and then all the way back down. Let's give it a try. So we got 5, 6, 8. 5, 7, 8. 5, 7, 8. 5, 7. 5, 6, 8. 5, 6, 8. Back down, 8, 6, 5. 8, 6, 5. 7, 5. 8, 7, 5. 8, 7, 5. 8, 6, 5. And that's our Phrygian mode. The 3rd mode we're going to take a look at is Aeolian, which can also be known as the natural minor scale. I love the 6th note and the 2nd note of this scale. It really makes for some fun sounds. Let's check this one out. So we've got 5, 7, 8. Then 5, 7, 8. Then 5, 7. And we're going to jump back to 4, 5, 7. Then 5, 6, 8. And then 5, 7, 8. And just like our other scales, that 7 and 8 are above that last A there, but again, sound really killer when you're soloing. Let's do that all the way up and then all the way back down. So we got 5, 7, 8. 5, 7, 8. 5, 7. 4, 5, 7. 5, 6, 8. 5, 7, 8. 8, 7, 5. 8, 6, 5. 7, 5, 4. 7, 5. 8, 7, 5. 8, 7, 5. And that's our Aeolian scale. Now, all three of these modes could work on an A minor or an A minor 7 chord. They all have different colors, so you can choose which one sounds best to you. If your song has some other chords in it, it may lead your ear to choosing one mode over the other. The style may also lead you to choose one versus the other. And you may know some theory, so that can also guide your judgment on which mode to use. Ultimately, trust your ear. It's the best tool you have. But if you're just jamming over a single chord, like A minor or A minor 7, try all three out and really expand your sonic vocabulary. Here's what I love doing. You may have noticed this, but your A minor pentatonic scale exists within all three of these modes. So you actually can play your A minor pentatonic and do all your amazing rock licks and all the cool stuff you've already worked out and you've worked really hard on and already sounds good. You can slip those in to those lines and then add in some of these extra notes from these modes to create even more amazing licks. Let's try out an A minor jam, and we'll test out our pentatonic scale. You could do the blues scale too if you wanted. And then we're gonna try out all three modes to hear what they sound like. And maybe one will sound better to you than the others. Totally cool. Comment below and let me know which one you preferred. So with this backing track, we're gonna do 4 bars of each mode so you can really hear the difference between each one. Let's dive in. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and maybe you learned a thing or two about modes, or maybe you're less afraid of them and want to learn even more about them, which is awesome. I know I always love learning more about these awesome modes on the guitar. We'll catch you in the next video. Have a good one, everyone.